And welcome back, guys, to the third episode in this long series of Vanguard content. So we're at the third final one of the, well, not long content, sorry, the Conquest format against Yuri. So we're in the final format, the Overdress, the newest stuff, the stuff you saw me play bits with on Dia Days. If you've watched any of the content, if you haven't, please go give it a bit of a watch later. It is just, if anything, good background noise. But I'm just going to go over my three decks here like we did last couple of times. We'll send you over to Yuri's, see what he's got, and then we'll give, obviously, the games a go. So the first deck I've got is, this time I'm going to go over what probably the worst deck, but also one of my favourite decks ever made, Magnus. So a bit like the Dark Regulars Master of the Fifth you saw last time, which hopefully I managed to resolve. I don't know yet, we haven't played those games yet, but I've got another card like that. This one's got a lot more, does a lot more. People laugh about it's a bad card, but I just dearly love it. And I'm actually playing its retrain, which I've not quite fully tested yet, so hopefully this list actually good. And it's a unit called Magnus. How he works is our goal is to speedrun his soul as fast as we can. So a lot more costs to do it in this format, so it will get a lot bigger, a lot quicker. And he's got 3 effects depending on what he's got. He gains a crit if there's 10 or more cards, so he'll do an extra damage. 15 or more cards. I choose any number of mine and my opponent's rear put them to soul, and then I choose up to 2 cards from the soul, call them to rear guard, and they gain 10k. And then if there's 20 or more cards in the soul, until the end of the battle, if he does want to guard it, which he will probably be forced to with it being a 2 crit, he's actually going to have to throw down at minimum 3 cards to block it. Even if he uses a perfect guard, he's still going to have to throw down another 2 cards. It doesn't matter, it's forced to restrict him to 3 cards. It's a very expensive ability, it's going to be quite difficult to get to, but it should hopefully be all good to go, and once we get that light, we can beat him down, get a nice, strong, fun victory in. The next deck I've brought is a deck called Griffle-Gila. Griffle-Gila, it'll be something that you should have possibly seen in the Dia Days by now. I think I've got round to play. Probably got round to playing it by now. And record that. This one could be playing a different clan. Once again, it is for the nation of Brantgate. Basically, what this deck does is we start with our seed. We go a few turns in with the seed. Keeps putting calamities in soul, and then we skip straight to our grade 10 boss monster, Griffle-Gila, where he's going to slowly remove the calamity cards. Sadly, I have to say slowly because it is quite slow, and he's going to basically eventually let us stack the over trigger, which is going to put up a very powerful, terrifying turn, but also we're going to get a lot of dragon tree markers out, so we're going to have some really big rear guards, and Griffle-Gila is going to gain some even more power, and hopefully we can potentially hit the 10 or more markers and get shitloads of power on his turn as well. But we'll just have to see how far we can push the seed of the calamity of destruction. And the final deck I brought is something which I know you have seen a little bit of from the first episodes of Dia Days, which was the Youthberg Skyfall Arms. So it's the deck with the Overdress, where when he's attacked, I can put a Youthberg from my hand, so either Zest, Gust, or Tempest onto him, and he gains, well, obviously we attack with them, gain their effects, and then he'll come back to arms at the end. But also this deck does obviously have the new one as well, which I briefly looked over in details, which is Revolve Form Full Blast. It is the final Revolve form we made. It's got some bunch of really powerful skills depending on what's in the souls within being the other Revolve forms wise, but we're going to get some fun things going and hopefully put up quite a terrifying matchup, and this is the form one I am the least confident in, so hopefully everything doesn't go too bad in this format there. But let's get this all going and get the gases lit, and I'll pass these over to Yuri now.
Finally, we have Overdress. Overdress being the newest format and having quite a lot of cards to choose from. It was not easy figuring out decks I wanted to use. One of the decks is Rezael. the Faded One of Miracles. I really like this deck because it proposes quite a unique way to play the game, because it allows you to heal yourself through other means. The right deck is, of course, normal, from Soel to Ventesta to Ascensior into Faded One of Miracles Raziel, but I'm also using the Faded King of Miracles Raziel Vita because it's a good card. The deck itself is quite basic on how a Raziel deck should look, whereas as many crits as I can have with some front. I chose front over draw, seeing as I wanted to have more power to attack instead of more draw power. I feel like the draw power should be fine for this deck. I don't think I need more. Plus the 20k shields are very nice. Of course, heal 3 of this Sentinel, because I am using the Elementary Sanctitude, the one that specifically sees if the opponent has something other than an energy generator in their zone. I'm using Topaz for its obvious effect, only 1 because I'm not looking to use it more than once. Ventesta will call stuff me. I usually only have Soel and Ascensior in the soul. I'm using Cetagon. It is as you can see, it does say restricted, but it's only restricted to you not being able to use it with Luard in your deck. Reasons I don't know, but it gets some more power in the boost as long as you have more rear guards than your opponent. And when you at the end of the battle, you get to retire it and look at the top 2, put 1 to hand, 1 to the bottom, thinning out your deck. I want to try to thin out this deck as much as possible. I'm using Gragon for its very useful ability, by calling things with Raziel Vita or Raziel's ability, will just power it up. This, as said, of course, Spiral Cutie Angel only really works if a Persona Road, but seeing as I have 7 cards that I can Persona Ride into, being Vita and the normal Raziel, I have a pretty good chance of using his last effect. Nobia is very basic. It works as it should. It doesn't really need, if you know how Raziel works, you don't need to ask how it works. You just know. Nilbris, just a big attacker. I did choose to use Protection Twin Cast for this deck. I don't mind having some defensive options like this. Because it helps me survive. I want to try to take the least amount of damage as I can. Plus I can use it twice, both from the hand and the drop zone. Then Raziel Vita himself, main grade 3. I am not using it in the right deck. I could, because he does put Raziel into the soul, but I don't want it to be a meta deck. I want it to be a deck I can enjoy, so I chose to rather put Raziel as the main one in the right deck, and having Evita in the deck. And then of course Gabrielius is just an amazing card for the deck. He does so much good shit. But all in all, it's a very basic deck. It should work, and I should be able to win with it, hopefully. Now, second deck I wanted to use was the easiest choice of my goddamn life. I wanted to use Velstra. Having another Faded One deck feels weird, or feels kind of like cheating because of their Divine Skill. But this one's Divine Skill isn't a game changer like Raziel. He literally just allows you to put 2 products from your hand into the order zone for free. If you don't know what the right deck does, pretty simple. Strasser searches for a order. Main search is Iron Garden. That's the only one that's not a grade 3. Uber searches for both grade 3s, and Velstra 1 operates and it puts them into your zone. Again, using front triggers for the power boost. Prefer that over anything else. The reason why I'm only using Iron Garden is I don't really feel like I need that many more sources of products in my deck. The thing is, once I'm on grade 3, these 2 are the only ones I'm gonna operate. I don't like mainly just Fresh's Maximum, because you can operate as many times as you want. But you run the ones after writing. I can start using this one as well to especially deal with my opponent. Some forms of countercharging, because this deck counterblasts like crazy. The newest one to the deck is Blitz Publicist, Ventlicha, or however you say. Very simple card, allows me to reduce the counterblast of Fresh's Maximum to 0, so I don't have to worry about the counterblast there. I still want the countercharges, so I was use Sorio to countercharge even more. And then Berejima and Trolle are both cards I use to operate more. Those are the two only ones outside of Velstra that operates, except Fentalista. She does operate, but I use her mainly for the reduction of counterblast. Of course, Fresh's Maximum and Uranthi. Fresh's Maximum being able to call itself, while Uranthi just dealing extra damage and having a bigger power reduction on itself. Freshit only does minus 5,000, while Uranthi does minus 10,000. And of course deals damage if your opponent has 4 or less. Gonna win con of the deck is literally just decreasing your opponent's Vanguard's power as much as possible, and then hitting over with powers, with high power. It's gonna work, and it's gonna work good. Now, for the final deck, this one was a newer deck that we that recently got released in the anime. It is Bavsagra, one of my favorite original Overdress. Bavsagra is a beautiful card that has always had such a unique ability of arming itself with order cards that I had to use it when it came out as Sealed Blaze of Aberration, Bavsagra Axaya, because look at her, she's amazing. Plus with a new ride line and everything, it was too fun not to play. Since it's such a new ride line, Arinza Sever is the main one, upgraded from Arinza. Namorkar Anui. Now instead of searching only for one of them, it searches for both versions if you went second. If you went first, you still only search for one. But I wanna try to go second with this deck. And then Halibadra Barat allows you to search deck for 2 arms, both into the drop zone, and then choose up to 1 arm from your drop and arm it to your Vanguard for free. It's so nice, and it's only a counterblast to 1. While Bavsagra herself, beautiful card. I love all her effects because 1, it has to have the effect of it's regarded as the original one, because all of the arms does specifically, or all the old arms specifically say you have to have Bavsagra, the original one, as your Vanguard, while the new ones need the new Bavsagra. So you kind of need to have it count as both. It's gotten a huge upgrade with it now being able to arm from this drop zone instead of just from the hand. And it still has the same ability of still blessing 2 as long as you have 2 more arms attached to retire opponent's front row and plus 1 critical. But now, if you don't retire any cards, you get to draw a card, meaning you can use it on an empty board and still get some value out of it outside of only the critical plus 1. And its final ability has got a huge upgrade. Before, the old Bavsagra used to only Soul Blast 1 and then allow you to use the rest of the ability. Now instead you energy charge 1 and then call a grade 1 or less unit from drop zone to rearguard. If you chose Verlord, you may overdress it onto Trick Moon on your rearguard instead. Much better ability. Plus, seeing as the deck cares a lot about Vylord and Trick Moon as their main boosters, you kinda need them. Standard Wave triggers, using Trick Moon as it's the best booster for this deck by fucking far. 25,000 booster, insane. I did want to add in some other some ways to searching either Trick Moon. For example, Shadia allows me to, as long as I have 2 or more other Blaze Maidens, which I will always have 1 because of Bavsagra, and I have another one. I get to search for Trickstar or Trick Moon. Trick Moon is the only one in the deck, and put it into my drop zone, which I then can call back with Bavsagra. Of course, also using Vylord. It's just an amazing card. Cindy. Cindy allows me to add cards with the Overdress or X Overdress from my drops into my hand by putting it into the soul or an arm. It works for both Nirvana and Bavsagra. Both decks can use it, but I, I'm using it just for the ability to add arms back from the drop zone. I can equip them with this, but in case I don't have any arms equipped by some miracle, this helps me equip 2 in 1 turn. Again, I'm using Elementarius Sanctitude. I did not use it in my Vulture deck, seeing as my Vulture deck is a little bit older and a little bit lower power level. I didn't want to add this because it's just a better PG if you're fighting certain decks. I'm also running Defensing Roar, using it with certain cards. For example, the front trigger here allows me to have a 30k shield and then another 20k shield because it goes back to my hand after it's retired from the Guardian Circle. Then I'm using another Twin Cast. I'm using also Dvitsia for searching, Apolra for even more searching, and Yugmashed for card draw. All of them also having great secondary effects such as power boosting, except Yugmash, who has the ability to restat itself. Super good. Now, I'm not using a lot of arms because I have a lot of search. This searches for them, this searches for them, this searches, or just draw, technically search. This adds them to my hand from drop, and this one searches for the 2 I need, this one searches for 2. I have enough search where I don't need a lot. Plus, I kind of want them in my drop zone anyways, because if I am able to find all of them and put into the drop zone, it's going to thin out the deck enough to where triggers are going to happen a lot more often. The old ones are very basic. I don't really use them in the deck. I focus more on the Seal Blaze Sword Diava and Seal Blaze Shield Bovdanath. Sorry for butchering these. I don't speak this language. This is just an upgraded version of their original. But yeah, this deck is kind of in the sense of a semi-aggressive deck that also can do protection very well. Hopefully I can outlast my opponents, which is Elmo, which I can probably do. It's Elmo, come on. But yeah, that's all the deck.
Welcome back, nerds. We're doing fucking Vanguard Conquest.
There we go. It's 1-1. It's time to bend him over into submission. He's had his free win.
My free win. So, what you called last time was a free win where you got your ass ripped open and fucked.
And it wasn't even by you, it was by the game.
It was by me and the game.
God, doubles all. I always only ask for one. They always give me double.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
You got double the fucking.
The inaugural, obviously. Heads or tails, little boy.
You know me. I gotta go heads.
That's tails again.
2 out of 3. 1 out of 3 actually. I've lost twice.
I'm gonna take first.
Okay.
Right. Yeah,
I'm fine with that.
Surely draw hands.
Well, like, I can't really say no to it, can.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I'm gonna put that back. I do.
You back. I know. That's for sure.
I don't really need that. I don't think.
Yeah,
I have not read a lot of these new cards, so this becomes a lot harder.
Oh, what? Okay. This works.
This works. So you're ready? You're ready to begin then?
I'm ready to begin.
Stand up. The Vanguard.
Vanguard.
Youth following in footsteps. Youth.
Seal Blaze Dragon. Orinsa Sphere.
I love how youth is in his name twice.
Youth following footstep. Youth. Yeah, it starts and ends with you.
Yep. Draw. Discard a card. To ride from the ride deck. The Knight. I would like my energy crest, yeah. Determined to break away. Youth. Where did I put this?
Got some of the youth.
I'll put this in all this one, don't I?
Yeah.
I didn't know if it clicked the right way. Cool. And enter. So you don't. I won't gain energy counters on the first turn, do I?
No, you do not.
Yeah.
Only
At the beginning of the office. Yeah.
Stand and draw.
I will. Yeah.
I'll discard Steel Blaze Axe Star to ride into
Oh
uh
shit, it's on the new
Steel Blaze
cards.
Dragon No More Car Anui. Get energy quest with 3 energy, and when Anui is placed by riding from Arinza Sphere,
Mhm.
I can Soul Blast 1, reveal from my right deck uh the grade 2. Actually, no, I don't have to reveal. I have to read a fucking buff side? Shit.
Yeah, of course you do. Why would it
And
be
reveal her.
reveal the grade 2?
I don't know.
Oh, but you get both effects.
And then I get to perform both of them. So I get to search for both the sword and the shield in that to my hand. There's a sword. Then where the fuck is the there's a shield. Shuffle and add them to my hand. Oh. Anything else I can do? Yeah. Go to battle. And I'll attack.
No god.
Drive check.
Damage
Oh, nice.
check. No, not Zest.
Pass.
That's actually really bad.
You want to be...
That's actually...
Because you won't be able to get the full burst as easily.
Yeah. I'm going to discard Biscotti to ride into Knight of Ardent Light Youth. Biscotti, I'm going to Energy Blast 3 to draw a card, and then I'll use the ride skill of the determined to break away youth. When he is ruled upon by Knight of Ardent Youth, I Soul Blast 1. I look at the top 3 cards of my deck, choose up to 1 card with Youthberg and its card name, reveal them, and put it into my hand, or choose up to 1 grade 2 or less card from among them, call to rear guard, and put the rest of the bottom of the deck in any order. So I look at the top 3. What are we getting? What are we getting? What are we getting? Oh! Well, if there's a Youthberg card to get, I guess there's an option. Okay.
Oh god.
I'll add you Full Blast to my hand, I think.
It's a smart choice.
I'm gonna also call a Fegosa and use its skill. Because I have when it's placed on rear guard, if I have Vanguard Youth in its card name, which I do, I can Soul Blast 1. And then I search my deck for a Revolve Form card. Or my drop for up to 1 card with Revolve Form, its card name, and put it into the Soul.
Yep.
How many copies of each of these am I on? I'm on multiple copies of Tempest. Good. That's the best one.
It is.
Multiple copies is still not many. So we're putting Gust into the Soul.
Gust, I see.
Absolutely.
The
The
third
extra
best
drive.
one.
Yeah. Second best. I prefer Move as Zest. I'm not counting Full Blast as well.
Yeah, I prefer Zest. I count Full Blast. If I don't count Full Blast, then yes, he's second best.
And
Full Blast is technically just all of them.
for Ghost attacks.
No guard. Damage check. Ow.
Second attack.
Guard.
Drive check.
Okay. Stand under bar. Health, it's got another arms to ride into Halibadra Barat. Some of these fucking cards are so... Let's see. Call Steel Blaze Dragon Dvistia effect. Oblast 1 and look top 7 for a unit with a dress boost ability and 1 arms and put 1 to my hand and 1 to my grave. Yes. It's been a while. Okay. So we got both. Yeah, sure. Reveal Trick Moon and reveal the other. Sure. I'll reveal both. Send this back, shuffle. Sword goes to drop. Trick Moon goes to gain.
You're doing that the reverse way.
Yeah. I mean, I searched for the sword with fucking grade 1.
I guess, yeah.
I don't need another. Not really. Call Trick Moon.
Yep.
Battle.
Yep.
With a boost from Trick Moon, Halibata will attack.
No god.
Drive check. No trigger.
Damage check. Crit trigger.
Okay. Vista will then attack the rear guard.
No go.
Pass turn.
Stand.
Not how I wanted to go.
Ooh. I'm going to discard Board of Brave Instruments, Corino, to write Youthberg, Skyfall, Arms. I'm going to
Look at
check
him.
which order I want to do this in. I'm going to activate Carino's effect, add a revolve, because I have Vanguard Youth in this card name, search for deck for, deck or drop up to one card, revolve form its card name, reveal it, put it to my hand, search for deck, shuffle, and then I put a card from my hand into the soul. I'm going to add another copy of Full Blast to my hand. And I'm going to put this copy of Tempest to my soul. I'm then going to activate the skill of... Am I activating use skill? 1 second.
I don't know. Are you?
No, I'm actually not going to activate use skill.
Okay.
And I'm going to call this Call Figosa. Not going to use Figosa skill.
Okay.
We're going to go battle. And we're going to attack with Skyfall Arms into the Vanguard.
I'll say no guard.
Twin Drive. Let's check. Second fucking hell.
Okay, you have your persona rights, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Damage check.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trigger. Aww, Cindy.
Now, at the end of the battle, this unit attacked. I can choose one revolve from my hand and write it as stand, but it gets drive -2. Provide full blast and use its skill. Counter blast 1 and perform all the followings according to the names and soul. I don't have Zest and Soul, so I don't get a crit, but I do have Gust and Tempest. So I'll gain drive +1, and I'll put that on the bottom of the deck.
Oh, okay.
And now Full Blast attacks the Vanguard.
It was drive 1, correct?
Yes.
I want to do the funny.
Oh, no, the funny's always funny.
I think I was. Okay, I'll intercept with Twistia.
Yep.
Then I'll also activate defensing roar from my hand,
What does that
which
do?
will give Twistia an additional 10,000 shield.
Yep.
And when it's retired from Guardian Circle, I'll put it into my hand instead.
Okay. So no passer.
Yeah, it's a no pass.
Do I check? Well, unless.
Oh, if that happens.
Yeah.
Twistia goes to my
All
hand,
goes-
and that goes.
Yes, so all goes right. Boost, attack with Fergosa. Because if Vanguard was placed with a revolve dress, he also gains another 5k.
Yeah, I'll just take it. No guard damage. First, front. Second, no trigger. Stand and I draw. That's a fun card.
Second, I say a fucking heal trigger. This game's all over.
Okay. I will discard Veya to write into
This also writes.
Yes. Effect upgrade to Halibadra. Counterblast 1. Search my deck for up to 2 arms cards with different cards from each other. Discard them and shuffle my deck. It's search for up to. Then I choose up to 1 arms from my drop and arm it.
Yeah.
Do I even want to find anything? Funny thing is, that's actually my only arms left in my deck.
Oh shit! You're already nearly out of arms. You do. So does that mean your hand is like a few arms in there?
No. Then I will arm 1 card from my. I will arm this Sealed Blaze Sword Diava. Make sure I shuffle the deck. Diava's effect: when it's armed, choose one of my vanguards and gets all your front row units gets 5,000 power until end of turn.
Yeah.
Then I'll counterblast 1 and arm myself with Sealed Blaze Shield. However the hell you say that last fucking name?
What? A bowed hand though.
Sure.
God, I can't speak fluent translations.
I can't speak fluent. What the hell this language
do you
is?
want Japanese?
I would rather have Japanese because then I could actually try pronouncing it.
It's literally on the card if you hover over it.
Oh, that you mean that? Still hard to read. But when Bavsagana is armed, I energy charge 1, and choose 1 grade 1 less from drop and call to rear guard. Choose this. Rest of the effect doesn't fucking matter. I'll call Trick Moon when it's only from drop. Okay. So then I will. I'll overdress into Wylord. Call another name I fucking can't pronounce.
You're gonna have to get better if you want to play the stack ever.
I know. Then called Vitsya. It's fine. No, no effect. I don't need it. I think I'll go into my battle phase then.
Okay.
I'll have my Duke mashed attack your Gosa.
Not fine.
And with a boost from Warlord, Buffstagger will attack the Vanguard. Effect of Warlord, my front row will get 5,000 for each of my arms, which is 10.
Mm-hmm.
Effect of my sword, since I'm attacking a greater unit, my Buffstagger gets +1 drive.
Yeah, and then this will go there, drop at the end.
Yes, and the shield.
That's when it's attacked.
It's +10.
It's when you're attacked.
Oh yeah, thanks.
It's
Yeah,
nice.
31 to men.
Triple drive?
Yes.
No god.
Okay, triple drive. First, second, pretty good trigger. Power here, here. Third, no trigger.
Damage. Ah, yes! I don't heal.
Nope. Fucking double!
Yeah.
There's no reason to restand you. But with a boost, I'll have you attack the Vanguard and you get 10,000 power as I did. Okay. I'll then pass the turn.
We're in a weird hand situation right now.
And this goes into the drop.
Yeah. Persona ride.
Oh, the Persona ride.
Call tool pass. And when it's placed on rear guard, I can put 2 cards from my solo drop that were in the right deck, back in the right deck face up. So I'm going to do the grade 0 and the grade 1. You'll just have to believe me because I don't know if I can flip them over. Ah, cool. Face up. And so, because it was...
Monster deck!
Yeah, but I don't know if you can actually... there you go. So you can look... Now I look at the top 5 cards of my deck, choose up to 1 card with a grade less than or equal to my Vanguard from among them, and call to rear guard, shuffle the deck. If it's not in the main phase, it would be called as rested, because it is, it's fine.
Yes, it is.
This will be fun. So if I revolve dress, this will put me on 2 drives, right?
Yes.
Cool. Just making sure. Man could have just said...
There is a certain order you have to do it in, but...
yeah, right, I would just have to activate her first, then activate the revolve dress effect.
Exactly, you know how to do it.
Yeah, because I've got a bread.
I don't.
And then we activate Skyfall Arms effect. Discard a card. From the top 3 cards of my deck, I can choose 1 revolve form card, add it to my hand, or I can call a grade 2 or less to the rear. I could have called you.
Just so much shit.
I really wish I could have called you. It's a shame it's 2 or less. I'm going to swap these 2 around as well. I want the card. I've decided.
I mean, understandable.
Call as well. And battle with a boost. Skyfall Arms attacks.
Skyfall Arms attacks. That's like that's 31,000.
That's 31,000.
When you thought, no, yeah. Shields effect plus 10 shield.
And then okay, so that brings you to 23. Are you gonna soul blast one?
10,000 power.
Yeah, it can be 20 if you soul blast one.
Just one? Yeah, fuck it, I'll just do 20 so I can have more.
So I'm 1 pass then.
Currently 1 pass. I'm thinking, do I want more?
I always love saying that in Overdress, because technically you're always a 1 pass, unless you're PG'd.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you have the overtrigger, that is.
Yeah. Well, it's in here, somewhere.
What? What'd you say?
I said it's in here somewhere.
Fair enough. No, that's it.
Twin drive then. First, crit trigger, all effects to Vanguard. Second check.
I'll just get a heal trigger, just watch me. Just watch me.
And that's how it's done.
Stand up, the Vanguard.
Vanguard.
Wings of Aspiration, so well.
Griffo seed.
Oh, look at him.
Look, I've just got a rock. It's just my seed. It's innocent. Trust me.
It's not a seed. Stand and draw. I will discard Nubia right into my boy Troll of Gust and Testa. Get energy generator.
Fuck are you playing?
And pass turn.
Oh, right, where's the of course we all fucking hell, I just realised. So,
what? I'm the main character.
This deck is a bit different. So at the beginning of my main phase, I will choose a Calamity card from my right deck and put into the soul.
Yes.
And then search your hand and deck from to 1. That's afterwards. That's later on. I will put the start of the end to the soul. Now, because there's a calamity in the
It
soul,
is the sort of man.
my seed gains 2k.
Yes.
And it's a very simple process for the first 3 turns of this deck. Attack.
It is so incredibly simple.
It's really
No
hard.
guard.
Even I could mess this up. Draw trigger.
Damage check, no trigger.
This is not what I
The
want to
funny
see,
thing-
man.
The funny thing is like Griffithsy does nothing like on the first 3 turns, but the new one, it does so much on the first 3 turns.
Yeah, but
because it
I didn't
fucking
want to
can.
play the new one, because the new one's boring.
I know. I was thinking of playing the new one after I heard that you were going to play this one.
yeah.
Look,
Well, it's the only
you
reason I
don't-
allowed
you-
the over triggers. Let's get that clear, because I hate that mechanic.
I mean, fair. Raw. That's not what I wanted.
Griffle Siege should be the only deck that is allowed to play over triggers. Every other deck should be banned.
Then why are you playing it in other decks, huh?
Wasn't going to make that rule for this, because that would be really unfair, and we're both definitely bringing Griffle Siege then.
I'm not bringing Griffithsy.
You would have if I said the only deck you can play over triggers in, is it?
I mean, no, I wouldn't.
No, fair enough. I
I'll
would have felt
discard
bad then.
Gabwellius.
Oh, not Gabussy.
Gabuzzi.
He's
The one I pulled IRL and right into Ascensior, effect of Ventesta, call itself, and Soul Charge 1. Phase. I'll call Knight of Bow Strikes Nilberus.
Yep.
Go to battle.
Yep.
Ascensior, attack the Vanguard.
No god.
Drive a check. Oh!
Oh.
No trigger.
Oh, damage check.
Ah. It's Brandgate.
Ah, shit. He's on to me.
I didn't get to know that until I could have actually
That's what I mean. He's
realized
on
by
to
the
me.
draw trigger. With the boost, Nilberus attacks the Vanguard.
I can take that too. No, I Dragon Tree.
Okay. I love that Dragon Tree Wretch pastime.
Stand and draw. In the main phase. The next card goes. The next calamity goes to the soul. This time it's
Yeah. So
Menachinous
unique, you know.
Metamorphosis. This time we're at
Metamor-
10k power. This is also on your turn, but I just forgot to up it before.
I mean, yeah.
Let's swing at the rear guard.
My rear guard? Oh, yeah, no guard.
Drive. Oh, god damn it.
It's fucking bad. I want him in the graveyard anyways.
Ah, fair enough. Your turn.
And draw. Well, I want to keep you. Do I keep you? Oh, wait, no, I don't keep this. Discard and ride. Faded one of miracles, Raziel!
I love that. Do I keep you? Do I keep you? Oh no, I don't keep this one.
Yeah, I was like, this guy's fucking useless. Like, the Blade of the Dragon, I would rather have the critical trigger in the drops because of Raziel's ability.
Yeah. Oh, you can use it. You should use it.
Yeah, if I use it, that's the thing.
You can use it.
Yeah.
You should use
Well,
it.
no.
Yeah, if you use it, you shouldn't use it all game. You should choose not to use it.
Do I do that? My soul. Let me fucking look my soul. Jesus.
Red button.
So both of those. And the fucking try. Yellow Jeweled Beast! I'm gonna
Oh,
return
it's the Jewel Beast.
return those both to the right deck, then look at the top 5. All of these are fine. That one, not what I need. I'll just call them Nilberts.
Not another one.
You can never have too many, you know. Go to the battle.
Yep.
Topaz will boost Raziel and Raziel will attack the deck.
No god.
Twin Drive. First and second.
Damage.
Oh my fucking god. Boost attack.
Right. Let's think quickly. I know I need to take this actually.
Also, it would have been fun if Griffiths had the old guarding rules for Vanguard.
Yeah, this deck would be unplayable. We established this. So stand and draw. Now it's time to put the third calamity to the soul. This
No,
time
not the
we'll put
third.
Blooming Desire. And now we'll put 3 calamities from the soul that were into the right deck face up. I don't know why I'm talking like this now, but I am.
I didn't know you became a fucking stereotypical anime villain.
Yeah.
And it's not even a
Twisting my
stereotypical
evil
Vanguard villain.
Twisting my evil mustache. And then
Or
I stage
Weevil
my deck
Underwood from
for
Yu-Gi-Oh!
the most disgusting card in the game. Right.
Wait, I didn't know you were playing fucking Magnolia?
And I'm going to ride Dragon Tree of Ecliptic Decimation, Griffle Gila. I can finally
Right.
get
My fucking energy marker.
Yeah, you can't get your energy.
Time to place some dragon tree markers down.
Just a few. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Shut up, Weevil Underwood. Stop fucking pushing your red eyes white dragon in my face. I know you have it.
I'm going to call Lloyd to the rear guard and use his skill to count up last one to make another dragon tree marker.
Yes.
And I place it on his own without any markers. I will put it on his zone. Look at a good boy little Lloyd is. And then I'm gonna call my friend Skewered Pain Dragon.
Who the fuck is this?
Good fucking question. Do you want to know the deck list person's logic behind this card? Because it was funny.
I think, like, do you have a lot of set orders?
There's a few of them. Well,
mean,
set orders, no,
really?
not at all. There's one, but it's grade 11.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Then I'm gonna call my buddy Cyber to the rear guard and use its skill.
Oh, Cyber!
Last one. Soul bless the seed.
Who needs the seed, am I right?
I'm going to create another dragon tree marker. And I'm gonna
4
put that
already.
on
Jesus.
is that on an open circle?
Yes.
Yeah. And but then I also add my mask to my hand. And you're not
I
gonna
think the only
you're not gonna guess
fucking
you're not
card
gonna,
that doesn't say on an open one is the grade 11 order.
Yeah, I forgot. I was remembering to myself. You'll not guess what my next play is though. Activate the Mask of Hydrogen.
I'm gonna assume you're gonna start for the one the only.
I'm gonna look at
grade
it. Well, it
11
actually looks at the top.
Dragon Tree.
It actually looks at the top 5 cards.
Well, yeah, but you're gonna see if you can find your Griffin Vortex.
Well, actually, I only found Grifflegila.
That is also still useful.
Which is a bit cringe, though. Grifflegila during my turn also gets 5k for every Dragon Tree marker, and also gains an extra critical because I have 3 or more. Now, let's battle. Get him, Cyber.
I'll intercept.
Grifflegila attacks. When he attacks, a Vanguard, I'll choose a Face of Calamity card, the start of the end, and remove it from the game.
Yeah, no guard.
Twin Drive. Heal trigger. Power and a heal. Second check.
Damage check. The first, a critical trigger, all effects of the Vanguard. The second, critical trigger, all effects of the Vanguard.
Now with the boost from Lloyd, Skewered Paid attacks me. Now I'm going to stop doing this voice because it fucking hurts.
No. I'll guard with Blade Feather Dragon.
Yeah, no matter. Your turn.
Left side up. 2 critical triggers to the fucking damage.
Yep.
God. Stand and draw. You will never guess what I'm gonna do.
Well, I am the evil overlord, so of course I've got to damage your crits instead of graveyard them.
Exactly, but I'm gonna run into the king himself, the fated king of miracles, Raziel Vida, which does count as a fucking persona ride.
Interesting.
Thank you.
Yogi boy. Oh, sorry. No, sorry, I got that wrong. Yuri boy.
Hi, boy. I'll call both my Dragon.
Not Krakow.
I'm gonna Dragoon all over you. Then Tessa has additional 2,000 power, and that is a little bit too much. What the fuck is?
What's a little
Oh yeah,
bit too much?
it's supposed to be a 2,000 because I Persona Road.
Oh yeah.
I'm smart
No,
like
you're not.
that. I know. Anyways, I will go to battle.
Bring it, bitch boy.
My Dragon will attack your Vanguard.
How does your Vanguard even fucking place that card? Oh,
No,
I
it
thought
doesn't
yeah,
place
no,
itself.
I
If another unit will place.
Oh, it's another unit. And why are you only talking about?
And my
are you boosting- are you
Vanguard places it
boosting
by calling it.
Are you boosting it though?
No,
No. Interesting.
sneaky.
I'm gonna take it. Crit trigger.
Fuck you. Okay, so I probably want to call you with a boost. Then Testa will attack the Vanguard. When Sargon boosts, if I'm more rear guards than you do, which I do, gets plus 5,000 power, and then about have to retire it.
I will take it. Would like that.
And the battle, retire itself. Look at the top 2 cards in the deck, put one, choose a card from among them, put it in my hand, the rest at the bottom. Huh. I mean, I'm just gonna put the king to my hand and the other one to the
Oh, you
bottom.
got another king.
Yeah. Then with the boost from Topaz, Raza Elvita will attack the Vanguard. When this unit attacks the Vanguard, I'll counterblast 1, choose 2 cards from my drop zone with different grades, and total grade less than or equal to the number of cards in my damage zone called Vanguard. So, fuck you! I will myself a Nilbris, and he's back! Theragon! And I will also put a Red Elf from my hand into the soul all over this bitch.
But does
I
it just
call-
heal the damage? Does it just heals 2 damage? Oh, from
What?
your drop. It's from your drop. Sorry, I was reading the call. I was thinking it was calling the call to your damage. Not Gabrielius.
Oh, no. It just gives how much damage you have. It doesn't do anything for the damage now. But if you put a grade 3 so I get to call a grade 3 from the drop. And all the units called by this effect gets 5,000 power until end of turn. So
And
there, and there. And with Dragon, those units get just if they boost, they retire themselves.
yeah,
So you can charge 1 with only 1.
yeah. So are you using Gabrielius on play?
Yeah.
I shouldn't auto remind you about that.
So we'll have to look at the top part of your deck, put it on top or bottom of the deck. To the bottom. Okay. So look at the top card.
Good thing you're not at 4 damage.
I'll put to the bottom and go out. Gets 5.
You against 5k.
Yeah.
So are you done with all your skills? So can I guard now?
I'm done with all my 100
Cool.
skills.
Call. PG.
Fair enough. Twin drive.
Yep.
First, here he is. Second, crit. I'll give power to Nilbris and here. Those fucking Nilbris is supposed to have power because of its fucking abilities. Oh Jesus! So many abilities. Boost. Nilbris will attack. Steadgun's ability again plus 5,000.
So what? 63. So I need a 45.
45.
15, 30, 45.
That will be enough. Steadgun will use its own effectors, tire itself to look top 2.
Mhm.
One to the hand, other one to the bottom. Do I have to put? Yeah. Okay. This to my hand, this to the bottom. Then, with the boost from you, Gabriel's will attack. When this unit attacks, if you have to draw 4 more cards, which it doesn't, so I don't get its spike. Fuck!
Yep, and PG.
Yeah, fair. Okay. And turn.
Yep, 1 second. There's a card in my way. Stand and drop. Alright. The beautiful Gila.
Awesome rider!
Then we're about to see your favorite thing. I'll call Lloyd and use his skill. Get me the 5th
my God.
marker.
There he is, too.
I have all 5 rear guards now. So my Griffel-Gila
You do?
gains does not lose 15k, sorry. 25k. He gains 25k.
He gains 25k.
And
And
a
plus 1
crit.
Yes.
I wish I was one more
Right.
thingy down, but
Understand.
battle phase. With
Yeah.
attack with Griffel-Gila first. Are you guarding Griffel-Gila?
You also have an effect of Griffigula.
Oh yes, I need to remove my Calamity card. Thank you.
Yes. I'll say no guard.
20 right. Second check. Critical
Of
trigger.
fucking course.
Critical to Griffel-Gila.
Oh, I was hoping you didn't.
3
Okay.
damage.
1, 2. Heal.
Oh my god!
Fucking told you!
Boost attack with skewered.
38. Guard with this. Plus 5 shield with
48.
Heal trigger for the win. Let's go. And
Oh, no,
we're off.
you're not one yet. I can potentially heal my way.
Persona ride. You can, yes.
I've seen one heal trigger.
Yeah, that's too many, man. That's
Well, I mean, for me,
pretty
they're all in the bottom
shitty for this. Yeah.
Can't believe you weren't running 16 crit anyway.
Well, I couldn't.
Yes, you could.
I can, but I wouldn't do it
Coward.
because
He's a coward.
I need
Mary.
my Akira Miyoto, you know.
Little Kitty Mary. He's a coward. She
Well-
agrees with us. She's purring. She agrees.
I mean, let me just fucking start off by doing this one thing I should be, which is Rezael's Divine Skill.
Oh, what, the one you probably should have done last turn as well?
No. Why would I? It's actually a fucking Soul Blast to use its ability. Soul Blast 1, and return all critical triggers from the drop to the deck and shuffle. Then he gets +1 drive and very fun ability.
Simply, that's not a problem.
Return 3. Drop to the deck, +1 drive, and back. Then, I'm gonna call Nilbris over Nilbris. And I'm gonna call Gabrielius over Gabrielius. I'll Soul Blast 1 to the top. I'll put it to the bottom, +5k. I don't need to use you, do I? Battle phase. I'll start off with Nilbris attacking the Vanguard.
So
20. Okay, at the end of the battle, energy +3 and put it to the soul. 1, 2, 3, put it to the soul to draw a card and look the top card right there. And what do I do with it?
put it on top or bottom of deck.
Oh, I'm gonna put that shit at the bottom. Then, Blessed Dragon Gabelis will attack the Vanguard on attack. He gets 5,000.
Oh, wait a minute. That's not a fucking divine skill. It's fucking Raziel's effect. What? Okay.
What?
Fated King. I assumed Fated King's effect was also a divine skill.
No,
No, that's
that would be a
lot-
shitty divine skill to be fair.
It actually wouldn't be that bad.
It wouldn't be as bad as Storga.
No, nothing's as bad as Zorga. Let's get this clear.
I know, Zorga's so bad. 33 to Vanguard.
Yeah, I'm just thinking.
Okay.
I don't need to whack it. Oh no, I do. I do actually need to whack that in. There we go.
Yeah, you do need it. Boost from 12 paths. Razel Vita will attack the Vanguard on attack. Counter +1. Use effect. I'll also just fucking put Razel in Soul.
I'm gonna wait, see what happens here. But,
So call a extra Gravelius. Call a Nilbris.
now I need to read the other half of Gravity's skill.
He can counter +1 to drive check and
Plus 10k something. Okay.
10 instead of the 5.
Yeah.
Nilbris gets +10. Effect of Gravelius. So +1 to top. Fucking put it to the bottom. 5,000 to Gravelius. Done that. Done with that. There,
The
except.
best part is that's only if you
So
do
he
the
gets-
over trigger.
What?
The over trigger turns off Gabrielius.
Yeah, I know. There. I don't have to use Gravelius' effect.
Yeah, I know, but it's just funny.
They all also gain. None of the effects. 31 to Van.
No god.
With a triple drive,
No
might
god.
I add.
No god.
Oh,
You heard me.
triple. First, crit, power here, second, and third.
Ready to get double healed.
Hey, one heal.
We got one heal. Yeah, no, close into the third now for a chance.
Just imagine if you're playing Greedon.
So that was the end of part 1 of the 2-part finale for Conquest. I've had to do it as 2 parts because, as you said before, obviously it is. I know it's a bit of a longer series. It's gonna be the same thing again, but if I didn't put this into 2 parts, it is gonna be like 2 hours long, and no one wants to watch that. All the decks in this video. The start, you'll see a couple of the first 2 games, and we've got a couple more games afterwards. It's tied up 1-1. Thought that was gonna be a nice place to split it off. We'll see you guys next time, and that should be out within a week or 2.